What's up, YouTube? Capital G here, looking at some new hero support, actually some Vision hero support, and this is pretty interesting because Vision heroes are apparently getting their first main deck monster. Now, by the way, let me just go on a tangent for a quick second. For anybody wondering, like, when am I going to do the video on the new Pendulum Magicians or like the new Predator Plant stuff? I am going to do videos on those, guys. I'm just trying to make my videos a little shorter so you guys don't have to sit through like 15 and 12-minute videos where halfway through you're like, fuck this, Cap. I'm mentally checking out. So don't worry. Before the week is out, I will have those videos up. But I thought this was super interesting because I didn't know we were getting more hero support, and I gotta say, this one right here, Vision HERO Vyon, this card is actually pretty damn amazing. This is a pretty good card. So it's a Dark Warrior, okay, level 4. So actually it kind of could possibly instantly fit into like Mass Heroes, the deck that we have now, because it's all rank 4 based and it's all hero based, and this card is obviously something that fits into that. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Vision HERO Vyon once per turn. So the instant thing that's going to come to your mind, or the first thing that's going to pop into your mind, is obviously Shadow Mist. That basically makes this card an instant +1 when you summon it, because you just summon it, you don't Shadow Mist to the graveyard, and bada bing bada boom, you instantly just search another hero. I mean, you just add Bubble Man in your hand for free. The second effect is another +1, oddly enough. So the second effect says once per turn you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard, add one polymerization from your deck to your hand. This card is pretty good. Like, this card replaces something like Blaze Man completely, in my opinion, because not only does it add a polymerization for free, as long as you have a graveyard, but obviously if you use the first effect, you always will have a graveyard unless your opponent has like Dark Law or Macrocosmos on the field. So this card's pretty damn nuts because it basically is a +2 on summon. Like, just send Shadow Mist, search, and then banish Shadow Mist and search again. So I think that's pretty good. And then we've got a massive draw card for heroes. It's called Legacy of a Hero. And this is pretty interesting because when I think of heroes collectively, drawing cards is not really the first thing that I kind of associate with heroes. I mean, maybe Destiny heroes, because they got like Disc Commander and Destiny Draw. But the other hero, I guess, branches, not really, like Evil and Elemental and, like Mass. I mean, I guess there's Bubble Man, but no one really uses that effect very often. So it's called Legacy of a Hero, normal spell card. You can only activate one per turn. Return 2 fusion monsters from your graveyard to the extra deck that each lists a hero monster or monsters as material. That's the cost. Draw 3 cards. So it's very easy to get tunnel vision on this card and just look at, oh my god, draw 3 cards, it's so amazing. But this card is actually not that good. It's actually kind of mediocre right now because it is not a card that works that well in the early game, because not only do you have to summon those 2 fusion monsters that you're going to send back to the graveyard, but they have to die somehow too. So it's like, maybe you summon them turn 1, which is already unlikely because heroes don't generally fusion summon more than one time a turn, but then they gotta die as well unless you're playing some weird Metaphors cards or something like that. This is a card that obviously it's only going to shine in like the mid to late game. And I don't know if cards like that are like super viable right now. I think the bigger problem with this card is the fact that you can't use it with Mass Heroes, and Mass Heroes are by far the most viable versions of heroes right now. And Mass Heroes have kind of like the best fusion, which is obviously Dark Law. So the fact that it doesn't work with any Mass Heroes is kind of a problem, because the whole concept of mask changing is basically taking Shadow Mist and she puts on a different mask and bam, she's the fucking Batman Dark Law, you know what I mean? So it not working with Dark Law and Mass Heroes just kind of does suck. But I hope that this is at least a sign that Konami is going to release more fusions, because like Vision Heroes is only like 2 of them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? There's not really that many of them. Heroes could use more fusions in the future, and maybe if they get some really good ones, maybe ones that can dump other ones without having to summon them in the grave, like, okay, then this card could definitely, it could have some potential. But as of right now, like, I'd probably just stay away from this one, but I would definitely consider messing around with this one. So you guys let me know what you guys think of these 2 cards. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're viable? Leave that in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching as always, and subscribe if you have not already.